You have to wipe your slate clean in order to attract the love you deserve. While it's undeniable that being in a loving relationship can be incredibly fulfilling and full of positives, it's also undeniable that finding relationships like that can be difficult. We've all experienced the defeated and heartbreaking feeling of rejection or an otherwise failed relationship, and most would agree the risks of these unpleasant experiences are worth it if it means finding real love and joyous fulfillment. That said, it's this endpoint that it can take an entire lifetime for some of us to reach. While some might claim that finding love boils down to fate and being in the right place at the right time, others would argue that we exercise some control over what, and whom, we attract into our lives. If you're in the second camp like I am, you understand that your thoughts and actions determine your fate. You call it the law of attraction or fate or something else, whether you call it the law of attraction or fate or something else, attracting fulfilling relationships. It's likely you were drawn to this article either because you're dissatisfied with the state of your current relationship or because you experienced a significant heartbreak in the past. Regardless of from which perspective you're coming, the first thing you'll have to do is wipe your slate clean in order to attract into your life the love you deserve. It doesn't take a relationship expert to realize that dwelling on past betrayal and hurt isn't helpful, but instead makes it more difficult for you to move on to something positive. Comparing potential romantic interests with a past lover simply brings the past into the present and prevents you from exploring the potential of new relationships. If you find yourself dissatisfied with the status of the relationship you're currently in, it's time to evaluate the reasons behind your dissatisfaction. The first step in doing this is to invert the golden rule, that is, consider whether you treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. Do you place too much emphasis on pleasing others, and do you love and respect yourself as a human being? Finding the answers to these questions will illuminate the things that might be preventing you from being involved in a fulfilling relationship. Therapies to help you move on. Relationships can strongly affect a person's psyche both positively and negatively, and the deeper the emotional involvement, the stronger the imprints are. In these cases, it can be difficult or almost impossible to move on unless you engage experts for their help. Here are some therapies that can aid you in moving on so you can initiate the process of attracting love into your life. Psychotherapy. If the issue you need to resolve is deeply rooted, for instance, a debilitating childhood trauma, death of a close loved, physical or emotional abuse in a relationship, etc., psychotherapy and/or counseling can help you work toward getting over past pain. Hypnosis-based therapies. This type of therapy is particularly effective if your issue is related to a deep-seated childhood trauma, especially those related to physical, sexual and emotional abuse. Visualization exercises and affirmations. Understand that you attract into your life the experiences you give the most focus, and then follow through on that premise by focusing on happy thoughts and visualizing yourself in a fulfilling relationship, which in turn will allow you to attract happiness and love into your life. Cynics may claim the law of attraction is too good to be true, but consider the fact that focusing on happy thoughts changes your own mindset, which is reflected in your personality. And when you're happier and more cheerful, you'll attract people who have the same type of personality. Remember, what we call fate is really nothing more than the culmination of our actions, deeds and thoughts. While we can't control our past actions, we can affect the present and create our future with positive thinking and by focusing on what we want to attract in the way of loving, fulfilling relationships. Until next time, embrace your inner wisdom. You can select plan below http://bit.ly/beliefs-law of attraction. I attached link below description. And follow it. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe for more or share to help more people. Thank you so much.